Really? Move that mic a little.
Yeah, sorry. I was like, why am I acting like I don't know how a microphone works?
Wait, so I talk to it?
Man, okay, so I did want to do something different with these podcasts. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm totally. Yeah, you.
I want to do something a little different. Usually at the end, that's when people promote shit, but I was looking at the analytics. People don't watch the end.
Usually
so
not.
Promote the dates, promote the whatever you're doing now, promote it now while we're all...
August 13th, Love You Down Fest, playing a sexy set, new tunes.
Where's that?
At the Echo or the Echoplex. I think tickets are available. That band Swim set it up, and
cool.
I think KCRW or something.
Sweet.
And I have a new EP coming out. I think maybe September, October, with some singles coming out soon.
Yeah.
It'll be called Sweet and Spicy.
Oh, yes.
Because that's what life is. I'm finding out, and I do love egg rolls, and
Yes,
I
absolutely.
think I was cooking a lot of Asian food this year.
Will that be some of the imagery?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that.
This sounds like a setup. I legit don't know.
I'm kind of like, I love to entertain. I'm sure you're the same way, where you like to perform, entertain. And once the pandemic hit, I was like, well, that's gone for now. But I think cooking's kind of like the closest thing I feel to like performing a show.
It's creative.
It's like you do it can go wrong. And it's your fault if it does. It's never like
it's an art.
Exactly. And like I love cooking for my girlfriend, and like, just like I was like, do you want I learned like mango sticky rice and all these things, and I got to a certain point where I was like, she kind of enlightened me that I clearly love food, like I love cooking. It's not even like eating it. It's just like I like the creating of it. And so she's like, why don't you just go with that? And I started writing, like in these songs, there's like just references to my love of food, and I find like, sexual metaphors in food are very like apt generally, right?
Yes,
it's
peaches.
Like peaches and cream, right?
Cream, yeah.
I'm trying,
even better when it's with ice cream, you know what I mean?
She's my cherry pie.
Oh, yes, yes, a little warrant.
A little warrant. That's all, honestly, I think a little warrant is all we can really take. I've tried
that one song? Are there more songs?
Well, that's what I wanted to get into.
Yeah.
This last year, I was like, okay, before the world shut down.
Yeah.
I went to a Kiss show.
Oh, shit.
And, there were obviously some tracks in the background, I assume, because these men are in their late 60s.
Right.
And, Paul Stanley's a projector, and exactly. So, but getting ready for it, I was like, I don't know anything about Kiss. And my friend Max kind of set up this whole, we're all going to go as a bunch of friends.
Right.
And I was like, dude, do you know anything about Kiss? And he's like, no. So we just spent 2 months listening to Kiss to prepare for the show. Yeah. And it was one of those things where I've tried liking Kiss before, but I never had a reason, Totally. And I think I just, if you don't get into them at a certain age, it's like, you're like, how bad it is,
yes.
right? Exactly. Like I even know how bad it is.
They gotta get you early.
But something about doing it for homework for the show, like I was like, well, I want my money's worth, so I need to know the tracks. And the worst part about me is like, yeah, there are hits in the 70s.
Right.
But my sick ass is like, I'm down with 80s Kiss. And then that led to this fucked up journey of like, maybe I like hair metal.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Oh, okay, so you did go down that road.
But I want to.
You went down that road.
But I can't.
It was a cul-de-sac you turned around.
Exactly. It's like, and I can handle when Kiss does it. I can handle like, that's about it.
GNR?
Guns N' Roses, I have this thing where certain music just makes me, now I've never done heroin.
Okay.
But certain music makes me feel like heroin-y.
Yeah,
and it's
and that's GNR.
There's two bands, GNR and Sublime.
Ooh.
And I just like something about Sublime, like, and I went to Santa Cruz for college.
Trip to
exactly.
Garden Grove, got Lou Dog inside the van.
Exactly, yeah. And then I'm like,
you're like, let's shoot up.
It's like I grew up near Venice Beach, so you're just like, I'm like I know the guy who's playing that song shooting up into his feet, like on the boardwalk, and and you're like,
best place, then that or your dick vein, best veins.
Exactly, yeah. But the funniest thing is I got so deep into Kiss, I started reading their autobiographies. Because it got deep. I mean, literally, the world fucking shut down. I had nothing to do. So I realized through this whole endeavor, I think Paul Stanley is one of my heroes now.
Oh, yeah.
And he has one ear. Did you know this?
No, I didn't.
He has one ear.
Like Van Gogh?
Like Van Gogh?
If
If Van Gogh was born without an ear.
Yeah.
So he was
he
born with
without an ear.
Severed.
So it's just he just has a like an empty spot where his ear is, and he it fucked him up for a lot of years because long hair wasn't popular yet, so you couldn't like just grow it out. So they called him Stanley the One-Eared Monster. I thought I'm learning about Kiss, and it's just like turns out most of it's about him,
his trauma, his personal
trauma with his like Jewish parents who moved right after the Holocaust.
Oh my God.
So they're kind of like your issues. We dealt with the Holocaust, bro. Like
Oh my God.
We don't care about your one. You have one ear. Guess what? We were in Poland.
Yeah, totally. We were going through it.
So like on top of it, he's like starts playing music. He grows his hair out. He's like with one ear is becoming a singer.
Wow.
And then he goes to therapy before they get big. At the YMCA, there's this whole part in this book where he's just like, yeah, I guess if you're trying to be like a musician or an entertainer or anything where like the whole concept is you're giving your soul to people and your time and what you love, what you're giving what you love to everybody. Yeah. You got to make sure you're able to. You know what I mean? Like
that's actually very smart.
And it was like, damn, like it's the kind of thing like when you go on a tour, next time you go on a big tour, it's like when you go
maybe do some therapy sessions.
Well, it's not even just talk with yourself.
Yeah.
It's like I think that's what the important thing is. It's like it's literally can you communicate honestly with anybody?
Right.
And it's like that's a good way to learn, right? But the best way is like if you can just be honest with yourself. And it's hard to see in hindsight. It's a little easier to see where you fucked up.
Yeah.
That's why it's good to have like a significant other to tell you that shirt looks stupid or that song is actually not good or.
And no one told you that shirt.
Well, that's the funniest thing. So I'm leaving.
Where were they today?
I'm leaving for this. I only put this on because I'm like, hey babe, I'm about to go to Ruben's for this podcast, and she's like, you're gonna wear that shirt? And I was wearing just a shirt, and she's like, you should wear this.
Really?
And I was like, I don't know, and then like. I don't know, something about like I just got here and I was like, she's right. I'm gonna wear this shirt. It's like I'm gonna wear this shirt. My nipples come through it.
That's right.
It's a statement.
Hot.
It's a statement.
It's fucking hot.
It is hot. I mean, you saw me when I showed up. I was,
yes,
sweaty for many reasons.
Yes, many reasons. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's so crazy, man. Like, okay, here we go.
See, that reminds me of the Kiss song, Firehouse.
Now you just have all these fucking Kiss references in your head that nobody connects with.
No one
unless
cares.
you go.
No one cares.
No one cares.
It's like when you're.
You like Kiss when they took off their makeup.
I love when Kiss.
Right.
But you know that, and I respect you.
I do
for
know
knowing that they unmasked.
It was a moment.
They they have a song called "Lick It Up" that
Tony
exactly.
Hawk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think it's more of like the pink sock. It's like, I was like, damn, am I ripping off Kiss?
Oh.
Like, kinda. Like, he has a song called Love Gun. I guess they're a little more 70s kind of gross dad about it. Like, this is the kind of thing my dad would be like, this song's about a dick.
Hey.
And you're like, yeah, Dad.
Yeah.
But then later I'll be like, hey, Dad, this song's about a dick. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I get it. I don't know.
It all came together.
It all comes together.
That is so funny, man. Yeah, no, I know they took off the makeup in the 80s, and that was like a fucking cultural moment, and people either hated them or loved them for it.
Yeah, and I understand why people would hate them. They're way easier to hate.
Yeah,
they're
uglier.
I'm just reading the autobiography. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling empathetic towards the singer, so I'm like putting up with some shit.
Dude.
It's like,
what's the guitar player's name?
Ace Frehley.
What about the other one?
The bassist, Gene Simmons.
No, not Gene Simmons. The other one.
Vinnie Vincent.
I think so. I don't remember.
There was here's the thing. I could go. Yeah, you could just. I could go down. 80s was a kind of a fucked era for. We don't have to talk about Kiss the whole time. As this is literally my whole life. I just I just kind of go into it and kind of gauge the situation. Are they Gene heads? Are they Paul men? But the moral of the story is, just because you like something doesn't mean people care. I'm looking at you.
That's your camera.
I'm looking at you when I say that. People don't care, but it's okay to care.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I like that you found the perfect sunglasses to go over your massive frames, because that is a big issue for me.
You want to try them?
Sure, I'll try them.
They are solar shields. I'm not sponsored. I probably should look into getting sponsored.
They fit really well, man.
They look great.
What a vibe.
No, the thing is, look at that side. You get that side protection.
Yeah.
I went on a road trip once, and I forgot my contacts, and I just walked into Walgreens.
Damn.
And I was like, this is the next 10 years of my life,
Oh.
maybe.
This is the new me?
Well, you know when you buy sunglasses and you just lose them immediately?
Yeah. You're coming out of this pandemic a different man.
Yeah,
and no one will see the transformation.
like
They'll
I
just see you come out of your cocoon.
I cook pad thai. I wear really questionable
man.
shirts. You know, I like weird, bad music now, but I'll
Right.
defend it for no reason.
You're defending Kiss.
It's like, I don't know.
This is the hill I chose to
It's
die
like,
on.
it's so funny. My friend Max and I, like, you just get in those dumb music conversations where if anyone else heard you having it, like,
Yeah.
they're like, do these people hate each other? like I think I was arguing that I think Jimmy Page is the worst member of Led Zeppelin.
Easily,
right?
Yeah, I agree with that. I'll take that.
But then you're like,
Worse, like skill-wise?
that's that you're.
Or human?
I think.
Oh.
Well, that's a thing. That's a whole.
well,
other
that's a
human,
whole- that's-
I'm probably human.
That's a tough one.
They're
all pretty awful human-wise.
It's like I have a thing where it's like I just like to give Robert Plant the benefit of the doubt because I like how tiny his butt is in his
Okay,
little girl
all
pants
right.
in one concert. And I think it's so funny that I'll give him a little bit of a pass.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like I think that's the problem is like all those bands. You're right. They're all kind of like the more you look in, you're like. They're kind of fucking messes, and like it's like, and that's why Paul Stanley exists.
Yes,
To not be a mess, to go to therapy,
that's true.
to funny story about him and Guns N' Roses. He like told Slash off
Whoa.
because Slash was talking shit.
Wait, okay. Paul Stanley.
Yeah.
Ace Frehley plays guitar.
Ace Frehley plays guitar.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
They both.
I got
well,
them mixed up.
They both play. The point is, it doesn't. None
Ace
of it
Frehley,
matters.
Seymour Duncan artist.
Yeah. Well, Ace Frehley. The funny thing about Ace Frehley is that he's like, I'm sure you both have had horrible band members before. When you're just like the guy who's like, you're like, hey, can you play it right? He's like, dude, it's rock and roll.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
Oof.
He's got some funny interviews.
Yeah, you're like, oof.
But he wrote some of the big hits.
He wrote. He didn't write his big hit.
Really?
That's a cover.
Oh.
He just Ace Frehley got kind of really big because when you think of him as a guitarist, he's, as much as I dislike Jimmy Page, even though I like him,
Right.
he's worse than Jimmy Page at guitar.
Totally.
He's kind of somewhere on the way, like Rivers Cuomo from Weezer's a better guitarist,
And
he's ripping him off.
Right.
So it's like you kind of, what you learn from Ace Frehley is like, hey, fake it as long as you can.
Right.
And eventually they reach a wall with that, but it's like, hey, if you're a musician out there, you don't write songs, fake it as long as you can.
Right,
And
totally.
then you might just move around to bands or
My
so.
favorite rock band, Kiss.
Exactly.
I got.
That's why I tried listening to them.
Frehley.
Because I was such a Weezer fan.
I got Peter Criss.
And I was like, this shit sucks. I remember being like 10. I was like, this shit sucks. It's like, I don't care.
I did know Look It Up because of Tony Hawk, though.
Well, Tony Hawk is...
I think it's underground.
It's one of those games like... it's like that and like Garden State. There's just
Yeah.
certain things that like regardless of if you did it or whatever, they did a lot for music, and
Right.
it's really weird when you think
Super
about it.
weird. I got into in the pandemic the reissue of Tony Hawk 1 and 2
Yeah.
for Xbox One. I played that a lot. Played
Yeah.
that on Twitch, actually. Didn't tell anyone I was going live on Twitch.
That's good.
But I was like, let's just do it. And
Yeah.
then like my buddy who is pretty active on Twitch, his buddies watch me. And they're like, yeah, it was a cool stream, fun stream. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Not enough for me to like tell my fans.
Yeah,
Come
no,
watch
no.
me play Tony Hawk.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, I was like, I'll tell my girlfriend, I'm like, everyone's twitching. Maybe I should start.
Yeah,
and she's
yeah.
like, Julian, you make sex music. What do you like? No one wants to watch you play Minecraft. And I'm like, yeah. You don't even want to watch me play Minecraft. It's like, I get it. I
But
get
it's
it.
amazing the people who do, and you could find an audience of people who want to watch you play video games on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're like, then you turn off the video game. And
Yeah. And you're like, wow, I
What do you
just
do?
spent 4
What
hours
do you
playing
do?
video games and didn't write a song.
Because I don't know about you,
I
but
haven't
like,
written a song in 6 months. Fuck.
I use video games to like, I don't write a song. Let me feel like I
can do
gotta-
something
Let
right.
me attack the horde,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something. And
yeah.
it's like, nah, I'd rather write.
Yeah.
Like using Logic is the best video game there is. It's like,
I think there's definitely a place for video games. I think
Oh,
it's,
I
it's
agree.
just such a break from like music, work.
Yeah.
It's like this is neither of those things.
yeah, it's like I'm destroying an empire.
I'm playing I'm playing Madden here.
Yeah, you're like, I am Ricky Williams
Yeah.
from the
Oh
best,
my
from the good era of the Dolphins.
I actually bought an original Xbox One in the pandemic too.
Yes.
I found one.
Nice.
I'm playing NFL Street too.
Did you ever play NBA Street?
Yes.
NBA Street 2?
Yes.
That fucking soundtrack?
Awesome.
That shit made me think I was good at basketball. Like
you
I
go
was like,
outside, you're like, oh, that's
I'm
actually
like,
very
oh man,
hard.
now I know what style points are. You know what I mean? Speaking of which, I just watched Space Jam yesterday.
The new one?
Oh man.
Let's get your take. Your
Okay.
hot take on the new Space Jam.
10 out of 100. No, it was my friend Mac. Yeah, my homie Max. We love the Lakers. We're huge Lakers fans.
Right.
So we're like, we got to do it for LeBron.
You know,
even though he's got some
boy.
even though he's got some questionable, PR issues.
But I tell
It's
you
like,
what.
whatever.
Aside from the PR issues, Braun Productions put out some solid shit.
No, I agree.
Richard Jewell, solid.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
I liked it.
I feel like none of the people talked about Richard
Well,
Jewell.
people,
The Mule.
Yeah,
Very good.
people don't like. Well, I was thinking about people don't have attention spans,
Right.
And I think that's why, TikTok's so. I mean, we're just gonna
Yes.
sound older and older, but it's like if you don't have an attention span, how are you gonna watch a movie that has to introduce characters?
Yes.
And it makes sense why movies these days are they'll just do narration as exposition. Like, here's this character. Here's how you know about this character. It's like,
Yeah.
God forbid you have to experience anything
Learn
shit.
and understand and no, absolutely.
But Space Jam is literally a giant jerk-off sesh for Warner Brothers. It's not even about anyone else in it. Well, Don Cheadle needs to be slapped because he knows better.
Really?
He should know better because he's a good actor.
Ooh, and he's in it?
Yeah, he plays the bad guy, and it's when you watch a movie and you're embarrassed for everyone involved, yourself included.
Right.
You're I'm watching this movie. At my friend Max's house, his aunt is there.
Yeah.
Watching us watch it. Now she doesn't know me. Now she thinks I'm.
She thinks less of
Now
you
she thinks I'm I can't. How do you come back from that?
Yeah, but okay. Here's a scenario.
Yeah,
You're
hit me.
Don Cheadle.
Okay.
You get the call from your agent. Maybe it's not even a call. It's an email.
I mean, I'd do it.
Space Jam.
Yeah, but I'd also
with LeBron.
but I'd accept the slap.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
hey, he should be his agent's hey, just so you know, you might need to get slapped after this. I'm not saying anything horrible. Just,
Right.
Just just,
I understand the business side of it.
yeah. Oh no, totally.
You get that email and you're like, how much?
Oh my god, and this
6
guy,
million?
especially if you have kids.
10 million?
I mean, you got kids, and you're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
And,
Hell
and if you're well, I'd like another manor.
Right.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Which one day we'll get.
He's talented. He's one of those actors who can do bad movies, but you still love him. Like Steve Buscemi.
Yeah. Also, another thing about Don Cheadle, I think the other time he needed a slap was Ocean's 11.
Oh, shit.
That accent is so bad.
I have not seen Ocean's
Oh,
11.
let's watch it right now.
No.
Let's
Clip.
watch it. That was a pandemic rewatch.
Nice.
I remember rewatching it and I was like, I think I'm leaving this liking the second one more. Now, what the fuck's going on? I'm telling you, I think I changed this last year.
Yeah.
Bad.
That's-
it's bad. It's a bad change.
I think you're getting older,
I'm
man.
getting
I think
so
your
old.
taste is just changing.
Well, yeah, a couple years ago, I got a back injury. That just
Oh.
now I'm just drinking prune juice.
Yeah. Trying to turn this ship around.
I'm trying to turn this.
This shit's not going
Yeah,
so
it's
well.
not- It's the other day I went on a slight run and I was like, oh, I guess my knees are shit now.
Yeah. Absolutely. My back hurts.
Yeah.
My knees are
I
fucking
got
shit.
little knee braces.
I was I've been working out at the gym again. I'm back in the gym.
Yeah.
And my knees and ankles are hurt. I was like, dude, this is supposed to be low impact. And
Yeah.
it still hurts.
Yeah, no, it turns
Things
out
are just hurting.
the gravity is the impact.
Oh, yeah,
It's
absolutely.
I remember I was I will say the other day I was wearing a knee brace and I walked in a coffee shop and I was like, everyone here thinks I'm probably way more athletic than I am. And that's kind of tight.
That's sick.
It's
this guy
and
balls.
And that's LA.
Yeah, that's
just some
LA.
LA
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It was for a second someone's like, this short dude could ball? Maybe. He might.
You want to play? And then you're like, no.
I'm like, my hands are precious.
Style points?
Yes, I don't know.
It's so style points. That's great. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
as we just get older and start entering this dad level of enjoying culture of I think I'm a golf guy now.
That would be.
I think I like golf. I think I'd like to
you
go golfing.
watching or doing it?
I just played it for the very first time.
It was fun.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I was I can imagine a couple beers with
Oh,
the
yeah.
boys.
Rock
Me and
a
the,
vape.
We're
Yeah.
talking about golfing, Eric.
Oh yeah.
How a couple beers with the boys out on the green, on the links. It's the best, dude.
It's better
And
than
that's
yeah.
If you told me that when I was 19, I'd be like, fuck, no, that sounds boring as fuck.
Well,
It sounds like my dad would do that. I put on my New Balances.
The older
it
I get, the
sounds
sweatier I
good.
get. Have you seen
Yes.
golf shirts? They just breathe. They just breathe. Look at my shirt. I'm wearing. If we go golfing, I'm wearing this.
It breathes.
It's-
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I always bought golf because they're always at the thrift store.
Yeah.
And they always have some crazy fucking pattern.
Yeah, and you're like,
It's
damn.
Dan flashes.
And-
Exactly.
And the pant, you're these short. You're these shorts are like kind of slick.
I kind of like
everything's
these.
kind of slick.
Yeah, everything's a little slick.
Even the hats are like.
What are you wearing on the green, Eric?
Dude, bucket hats.
Bucket hats? Yeah, I like that.
Ooh, that's some Bill Murray shit.
Yeah, this is a good vibe.
Little drawstring.
Ooh.
And like with the tail in the back, protect the neck.
Oh yeah,
So,
I love that.
The little that's the Australian style, right?
yeah.
Aussie style.
It's an ancient haircut. It's an ancient haircut. I think it's also time. That's the other thing. New announcement. I might get rid of the mullet. What do you think? I
Guys,
don't know.
it's done.
It's done.
It was
It's done. You know what I mean? Like
I
feel
shot
like-
my album cover and then shaved it off.
I feel like you and I had that shit for like a long time, and now I'm just seeing like
Too many.
people from Ohio have them.
Yeah, it's done. And it actually fits.
Nothing
like,
wrong
I
with
thought you
Ohio.
just had one.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, and
No.
now I got like this. I was looking at Damon Albarn pictures, and I'm like, maybe that's the next move. We go Britpop.
Ooh.
You feel me?
Like the Caesar,
Just
like that?
yeah, just kind of like
Liam Gallagher?
yeah, kind of like
Circa
or just
2008?
I think it's
Post-Heathen Chemistry? No one even listens to that album?
Let's just say it's time for bangs, people.
Dude, bangs are
Bangs
in.
are coming back.
Male bangs?
You heard it. Male bangs are coming back. You heard
That's
it here.
banging.
Hey, let's do that. Let's say what's gonna get big in the next year. Bangs for men.
What's gonna go big? Bangs for men, the
Knee
pants
brace- knee
where you
braces.
where you fucking zip the
Oh,
pants.
the unzip ones.
Yeah, those are cool.
Well, I'm already seeing that. Like, I'm seeing women wear that.
Oh, okay.
And
Anything Y2K, because Y2K's coming
women
back big.
can pretty much wear anything. It's just the history of
Right,
it.
right.
You know, you and me wearing some zip off pants. We gotta look at ourselves in the mirror and say you're the best before we. You know, we gotta have a little like
You need to have that.
kind of pump yourself up. Almost
Something
like you,
good need to have
like you
happened
live
to
in
me
New York or
recently.
something. You gotta get ready to walk
yeah.
outside or some shit, and you're like, okay, I'm wearing this. You know,
I've just been about elastic weights.
Bro.
All the way. These are my big dog shorts.
dude.
Big dog represent.
We've been repping hard, big dog, on this
Yeah.
pod.
Oh, you know what else is coming back? Here's what's going to be big in the next year. People are going to stop giving a fuck where they get their clothes from
Ooh.
because everyone's going to be so fucking poor
Ooh.
that I'm wearing Target shorts. Like, whatever. Like, it shit's good.
Yeah, man. This is my dad's
These were $12.
Yeah. You can't beat that.
What about? I looked at shorts for I was like, oh, let me go to a store, and they were like $50, literally for the same shorts, made in the same factory.
The only time I think of like buying clothes is like for the stage. Oh, can I wear that on stage?
Yeah.
Then okay, I'll spend $50 on these Nike joggers that I just bought. And then my mom's like, "Those look like a skinny leg. That's not gonna look good on you." I'm like, I'm gonna squeeze
I'm
into
gonna
them,
do
mom.
it.
Here, I'm gonna
I'm
fucking
doing it.
squeeze into them.
But our moms, that's what moms.
That's
are the
moms
best
do,
for.
yeah. Oh yeah.
They kind of like can handle. Like you ever got like
You
you
gonna
ever
wear that?
And they'll say it like in a way where they're like they're really looking out for you.
Right,
You
right.
know, like there's really no like ego involved.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like they're like, oh, I love my baby no matter what. But I don't want you to have a bad time out there in public. You know.
And they're gonna look at you and they're gonna have suggestions
Like,
and they're
you ever-
gonna think about you.
That's actually for years like I've always gone shopping by myself.
Right.
And I think that's like, you know, there's this thing of like I don't want to go shopping with my mom.
Yeah,
And it's like
totally.
honestly, no. Go shopping with your mom.
Yeah.
Enjoy your mom. Appreciate your mom. She will
Enjoy
make
your
sure you
mom.
don't look stupid.
Enjoy
Like,
your mom.
Enjoy her.
Absolutely,
Like-
man. I 100% agree. It
Like-
actually took me a while to like, I can buy my own clothes.
Yeah.
I have money. I can do
Oh,
that
dude.
myself.
And then you're like,
Oh.
you're like,
I just don't have to wait for Christmas every year.
you're like, and then you're like, I probably should buy myself clothes.
Yeah, like,
I
I
have a
need-
body. I'm
Yeah.
in public. Like I wear them.
I just wait until someone gives me pants, and
Well,
then I
just-
never wear them.
Well, the problem is when I would buy clothing like way too. I think I was in high school. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna start buying clothes. And
Yeah.
like, but then, no one has taste until they're like 25.
Right.
So it's like I'm just like. I just have these nightmares of these horrible Western button,
Yes.
Like
Oh,
because I'm
yes.
like old, so it's like the
I
snap
loved
ones.
those. Those
And-
were so cool then, though.
Exactly. You're like, oh, and I've got plaid. And it's like,
Yep.
It's like, oh, yeah, the
Yep.
flannels with and then you have like the pockets with the pearl.
Yes.
Like things.
Ooh,
Why
you're
am I-
drippy
Why am I
then.
doing?
The
No, but I'm
drip.
wearing this with like shorts.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
just like, oh, I'll wear my thing.
Yeah,
you
and then
know?
your Vans.
Oh God. Well, I've always had horrible. I've always been an old man.
Yeah.
I've
What's
had
your relationship with shoes?
I have apparently. I went to like a shoe specialist place where like they're like, we'll find you the running shoe for you, and
Yeah.
and I was like, I think I have like flat feet, and he's like, no, you just have 0 arches. And I
Is
was
that
like,
the same
"What?"
thing?
That's what I said. But you're probably, I know. So I just say that I was corrected. So I just say
Right.
the one I was corrected with, and he was like, yeah, that bone, like that thing on the side, like it doesn't go far down enough. Like
Yeah.
they're like, he's like, you'd be the worst soldier in the world. And I was like, yeah, I think I could have told you that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You guys
Like,
remember when you first turned 18 and like the Marines and shit would just call your house?
Did you get scared when you got that
was
mail?
like,
And I was like, wait, what?
I'm being enlisted?
I'm like, no. And they're like, well, if you want to vote, you
It's
gotta.
like,
And it's
yeah,
like-
you have to. I remember the guy called me and he was like, "Hey, just turned 18. Congratulations, man." I was like, "Yeah, thanks. You ever think about joining the Marines?" I was like, "No."
I don't want to hear any old man say, congratulations, you're 18.
It's like the only.
It's like, that's creepy.
You can't
no
do
matter
that anywhere.
Yeah, whoever's calling you, if that's the fucking opening line.
Hey,
boop,
hey,
beep.
just turned 18.
Hey, I heard you're
the
18.
Marines are very proud of you.
So, the Marines are kind of sexy. My cousin was in the Marines too. That shit is not
Not sexy.
Not sexy at all.
They're like, well, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'd be a great soldier. I don't think I have any interest. He said, well, let's just get into it. How tall are you? And I was like, I'm 5'10". And then they're, what about your weight? And then I told them my weight, and they're like, never mind. I don't think you'd be a good soldier either.
You're like, I'm a thinker. They're like, no, we need you to be brainwashed first.
Yeah. We need you to run. You don't sound like you'll run.
That was something my cousin told me. Like I was, because you watch all the boot camp shit, and all these movies, and it's like obviously there's a lot of abuse,
right?
To control, to get people to listen. Praise the troops, they'll love you.
Hey, yes,
support
thank
them,
you,
I guess.
support. Thank you so much.
But my cousin would just tell me like, how many times you just get punched in the gut.
Oh,
like, do you know what I mean? It's not even like run this, do this. It's like you get sucker punched as hard as you can, and then you remember, oh, I'm being trained to kill.
Yeah.
And it's like, I guess like there really is no like room for PC shit in the army because the end goal is murder.
Right.
Yeah. It's like imagine you're like, it's like weird.
Individualism is stripped away from you.
Yeah, it's so weird. And it's like, and I know a lot of I know people in like, military people who like aren't in it anymore, and like obviously it gave them like, structure.
Totally.
But like, you could just set an alarm and eat breakfast and
I learned structure.
Go on a jog.
I think I learned structure and all of that. I played football in high school.
Yeah, well,
I learned that there.
Yeah, it's like
join a sport.
But I'm also
Be in a
talking.
band
I'm talking
where
from a
people
very
rely on you.
privileged. I realize I'm talking from a
yes.
very privileged stance of like, I have the time and energy to have opinions of the army like this because I'd never need to even think about enlisting. Unless it's like the Tomorrow War, which sucked. Yeah. But, whatever. I watched
Totally.
Like,
We're lucky that we live in a place where we don't have to enlist.
That being said, I don't support people getting punched in the gut.
Well, that's like the whole thing with BTS. Like, they have to join. They have to enlist.
It's
so
insane.
the group's like done for the next 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. They have to enlist. Isn't that crazy? You probably don't keep up. My little sister is a big BTS fan.
I like that you're like, you probably don't keep up. Very apt. I do not keep up with BTS.
You do not keep up with BTS and K-pop. My little sister is a big fan. She's 18 now, but she's still a fan. I guess that's still the demo. That's still the demo.
Honestly, I know like 30-year-olds who are into it. I think we're at this point where it's like, as long as you're not into Disney and 30, it's cool. Obviously you can go to Disneyland.
You could be a Disney adult. Yeah, absolutely. That's very much a thing.
But when you're like talking about Disney a lot to me, I'm like, yo.
It's like, what did you do for your birthday? I went to Disneyland. It's like, okay. What are you going to do next weekend? What, Disneyland?
Like, they let you smoke pot there and like have sex? Like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? What are you talking about?
I know. I don't know. I love that there became a term for that because I knew a bunch of friends who were just obsessed with Disneyland, and as soon as on TikTok and all these memes about being a Disney adult, I'm like, oh, thank God. There's a name for that group of people. I didn't know what to call them.
It's called,
but they are Disney adults.
It's like either like, are you a virgin, a victim?
Yes.
Or just boring.
Yeah.
Or you just you don't like water parks? What's up with
you don't like
Six Flags? Like, that's the thing. That's for me. It's like,
you like Six Flags. You're more of a Six Flags
I don't
guy?
like any of them. My brother like when he's like, he got me scared of roller coasters at the right age. Where he would just like, I think like, I'd look at, I'm like 5 and he's like, if that thing breaks, that we die. If that thing breaks, we die. And that kind of fucked me up. But I like water parks, even though they're probably disgusting.
Yeah,
but,
the water's probably pretty nasty.
But I think it's like, for me, it's like, I assume the rides are better at Six Flags.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's not about the rides, right?
Well, okay.
But actually, I love Star Wars. I would go for the Star Wars. Okay, I'm a hypocrite.
Oh my God, Disney adult. Yeah, so I went to Disneyland before the pandemic, right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because I had a crazy sore throat. Wow. And I was like, oh my God, is this it? am I dying? And then we
Like,
did
no.
podcasts that same day.
Oh no.
Like right when I got back from Disneyland, I had a crazy sore throat, and I just look back on that. I'm like, damn, I could have died.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like shit shut down like
Dude, that was
next week.
That was the Kiss show. A week later, everything was like shut down, and I remember like being there and like, you know, my brother, as I said, if he got me scared of roller coasters, I knew about COVID in January.
Right.
You know, so it's like, and I was like telling my office, I was like, hey, something bad's gonna
it's gonna happen.
Hey, are we still doing international tours here? I don't think we should. Like, we're a post house, you know. It was like, it's like people from like, you know, Japan are coming, and it's like, you know, it's like maybe no one should be in the airport right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, and I went to this Kiss show, and I remember looking around, and it's like, I'm like, this is a sold out show at Staples Center. And a week later, or a week or two, it was like, hey, we're gonna have like a month off from everything.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have another month.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Woo.
How fun. How optimistic was that?
Oh God.
The first 2 weeks where they shut down. We're just gonna shut down for 2 weeks and then we'll get this shit
Well,
back.
that was my, like, you know, for luckily, I once again very blessed. I was on like I had like, because I wasn't outright fired yet, so I was just like, or laid off. I was late. I was eventually laid off.
Yeah.
But it was like, they were like really holding off.
To no fault of your own.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like, they want me back, but I actually told them, I was like,
now you're playing hard to get.
Well, no,
with,
literally, I was just like, literally, like, if you had talked to me like 5 months ago, I would have said yes. But I'm like, music's going well.
Yeah.
Like, shit's happening.
Shit's
like,
happening.
You know, it turns out if you spend all your time working on music and watching shitty movies like I did, and playing Gears of War a little bit, just a little bit, you know,
sprinkle it in.
Some Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, sure.
Don't at me.
Sure.
I'm a dork. Yeah. But, you know, it's like, I got to this point where, like, you know, you realize, like, I can't spend 8 hours a day not doing the thing that makes me not want to kill myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
As morbid as that sounds.
Right.
Like,
no, totally.
Like, it's like and it turns out, you know, luckily if you just keep, you know, I'm in this kind of cool space where I can write my own songs, but also like occasionally I'll do like commercial song work.
Cool.
And it's like, you know, they're not, commercials aren't fun and stuff like that. But like when you do the math, when you're like, I don't want to do this. And you're like, well, this would take how many days at this job?
Wow.
And you're like, oh, and I'm also a musician. It's not like I have to like learn how to play. It's
play
like
music, yeah.
However, sometimes you'll get jobs that are like, hey, we love your music. Do you mind making a classical piece?
Oh, and you're like, fuck.
And then like the asshole and you's like, yeah, sure, I could do
Hey.
it. And then you sit down, you're like, I know nothing. Like, one of my favorite was one time where they like this, they'll like, I guess that's all jobs, right? If you're doing something, if you're not working for yourself,
totally.
there's always going to be some bullshit. And it's like, they're like, hey, we want a song for, I made a song for this golf shirt commercial.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
And they were like, we need it to be like kind of Euro. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
So I made like kind of like a Euro trashy kind of like how like you know, I have a hard time making shitty music personally, but it's like I can make simpler music, you know, like kind of like really kind of cheesy shit. And they were like, maybe it's too slow, make it more fast. And I was like, okay, then we speed it up.
Very
and, like,
speed.
And then like eventually they showed me an Explosions in the Sky song they wanted to sound like.
Oh,
and I was like, wait. Like, I was like, this is post rock. And they were like, what's that? And I'm like, this is the genre that you wanted, and you said you wanted upbeat dance.
Yeah.
European.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, well,
Whoa.
how hard is it to do this? I'm like, it's not that it's hard, it's that I already spent 3 weeks making like 6 horrible songs that are now stuck in my head. So it's like, I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
And you're like, and then you're like, then I do the fucking shitty thing they want, and then they don't even fucking use it, and they still pay me. So
but they still
pay you, but it's
Okay.
like, you know, you're like, okay, that was 2 weeks of just like being dicked around. And
That's
then,
kind of like one of those side jobs or industries that, like, when you get into music and you think about ways of making music, like, oh yeah, I could do songs for commercials.
Yeah.
But how does that even work? How did they approach you?
So you can get like for any advice. Here's how. This is good. Hey, we do advice hour.
I love it.
How do you get noticed? You spend all your time making music.
Oh, okay.
And like we've done, like you
Yeah.
become a
But
musician.
no one's ever talked to me about commercials.
You just keep doing it.
Oh.
And literally, someone who's a fan of yours will have a job.
Yeah.
You know, you'll play when you go on tour.
Yeah.
Someone out there, like, people work for people. People know
Totally.
people. Also, people love credit for things. So people like showing people cool shit, you know? So it's like, your fans who know people who do like that's who send stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like for me it's not as often as I'd like, but it's like
it does happen.
I got kind of lucky when I started Pink Sock. Like I wasn't really accepted in like rock community at all.
Yeah.
The rock community.
Yes.
Because it's obviously not punk at all, or I don't. Yeah. You've heard
totally.
it. Yeah.
I've heard it.
And so I found like the fashion world was always like a little more open to me.
Yeah.
And I find that those people work in fashion.
Right,
usually.
right.
If you're playing for fashion people, you're gonna meet fashion people.
Yeah.
As like however, whatever anyone's opinion on that industry, I got lots of opinions.
Right.
It's like regardless, we're at this horrible place now as musicians where if you don't write, well, you have to write the song.
Right.
You have, no matter what, you have to write the song.
Mm-hmm.
You have to not get fucked over. You have to be able to stand up for yourself. And that's what the other thing you learn about these commercial jobs is like, they will fuck you over, but they need you.
Totally.
So you just tell them you get 3 passes. And if you want more, you have to pay me $500 more. You know what I mean? Like
totally.
You just learn how to negotiate. This is just freelance. It's like, here's the thing. You've already been a musical freelancer already.
Right.
Instead of going towards commercials, you went towards albums and fans. And the thing is, you can get, it's like, it will lead to, like that's just how it works.
Yeah.
It's like, you're already a musical freelancer.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a different mentality. It's like, you're already your boss, right?
Yeah.
You're already, doing stuff. You're already expanding your brand,
My personal brand.
Exactly. But it's like and this is like, that's all you have to do is literally just put time and effort in.
Yeah.
But don't expect anyone to give you anything or do anything if you don't fucking spend all your time doing it.
Yeah.
Because why, if you're hoping for that one moment, right place, right time thing, the whole concept is right place, right time only works if you've prepared for it.
Yeah.
Right?
You also have to, yes, that's true. To excel in the moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're given moments. Moments are not guaranteed. But if you set yourself up, it's like, so then you get these, you will get commercial, like seriously.
Right.
It's literally just one person sends it, and once you get one, other commercial people see it, and then you get the pass. It's kind of like the hot girl pass.
Right.
It's like, you date a hot girl,
now all the hot girls
are cool with you.
Yeah,
it's like,
totally.
Like, it's just that stupid.
That's
it's
crazy.
Like, so it's like I did one thing for this guy. Eventually, like you're on playlists and shit. So it's like those people. Remember, these people work for a living. They listen to these playlists to try to find stuff. And if you're on one of those playlists, they like your song, they'll send it to you. The one thing that's easier though, if you're looking to have more success with like licensing your songs or commercial work, is I'm positive they reach out more to me because I'm not on any labels. And I don't have many other people, and they think that they can maybe take advantage of me.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with because I can stand up for myself.
It's a low ball, but it's a low ball that you would make 100% on versus,
and that's
probably all this other shit.
And that you bring up an amazing point. That's actually like the one thing. My dad's a musician, so it's like he kind of taught me a lot of like, know your worth. Like don't just give your shit away.
Yeah.
That's your soul. That's your thing. Remember, people are coming to you because they're not musicians.
Yeah.
So anytime you get anyone hitting you up for anything, like your label people, tour managers, anything, remember the concept is they don't do what you do. They can't do what you do.
Yeah.
They spent their lives trying to work in that field, but they can't do that.
Yeah.
So it's like, remember, you are the artist. You are the star. You're the diva. It's like, hey, if you're an artist, fucking love yourself straight up. And it's like, in these moments when these people hit you up, you're right. It's like sometimes, like for me, I did kind of a deal like that where it's like, well, this album's coming out anyway. The song they want, I'm positive, is not going to be the track that people like gravitate towards. So in my mentality, I was like, well, this is kind of like free money. Because it's like, you're right. It's going to do better than it was anyway. I know for a fact. It's like, so I had this company push a song.
Yeah.
And it's like, and the one thing is that you'll have like, there's a lot of different elements to it. Like I'd say like, in this one, I was a little more forgiving of how much licensing I was giving away because I knew they were going to play their song in their stores. And it's like, the one thing is like, if you want to make money in music, you might want to learn all the ways you can make money in music.
Right.
And all the ways that you're owed money from playing music. And a lot of that is just like, if you work at a coffee shop and you're playing anyone's music, you're breaking the law. I'm not going to tell on you, but that is like, you need to license people's music.
Totally.
So that's why places like Urban Outfitters and these mega corporations.
Shout out to H&M. They have been playing Dante Elephante in the stores. Thank you.
No, it's,
you are excluded from these rules.
and
you are doing the good work.
Kitsune Maison, I love y'all, you French bastards. I love you.
Shout out to Sandro Perry.
No, I do
Thank
love
you.
them. Yeah, no.
Thank you for putting me,
And here's the
Sandro.
thing. And we're not mad at you. We're just, we appreciate you came
Thank
our
you so
way.
much.
Just maybe next time we talk, I might
Let's do
want
a
little more
commercial.
money.
Let's do a real
Yeah,
commercial.
let's do a real one.
Yes.
But the other thing is, it's like, and the more people you know, it's like, and once you talk to people who work in the business, you just literally like, that's the other thing. Like people love, at least what I've learned is like, people are so scared to ask for help, right?
Yeah.
But people forget the other side of that. People love to be heroes and
Yes.
love to give help and love to be purposeful and love to like kind
a little
of
self-serving, but
exactly.
yes.
But hey, guess what? In both their ego is fine, and now I learned about the fucking industry a little
Right.
bit more. You know what I mean? And it's
Totally.
like that's the other advice. Like straight up, if you're like, why am I not getting commercial songs? Talk to your fucking agent or manager.
Right,
And be
yeah.
like, hey, well, you should reach out to places.
Totally.
Like we already got this. Why aren't we doing this?
Yes.
It's like clearly we've got the hot girl pass.
Right.
H&M likes us.
H-
It's like
The hot girl pass.
and it's
we actually we were up for one, and I was very excited because I do enjoy their product as well.
Yeah.
And then it didn't work out.
Oh.
And then I talked to the person too.
Yeah.
And then now that commercial plays on my
Fuck
fucking feed.
that.
I don't even want to name the company, but
Yeah.
I'm down to work with you in the future.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
worry.
I feel it. No, it's
Halo
like,
Top, I will work with you any moment.
Yeah,
I'll say
anytime.
the name.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I'm waiting for like, when's the vegan food place
Yes.
gonna fucking hit me up?
Yeah.
When can I start peddling tofu?
Yes.
Come on, I'm down.
Down.
I'm
Follow your heart. Hit
I
me
am
up.
a soy boy in the best
Oh,
sense.
shit. All right,
I
go.
guess. I think someone called me that once. They didn't know what it meant. I was like, I know you mean vegan, but it's not what you think it
Yeah,
means.
it's not. Yeah,
it's
it's
really
so
not
important.
right. I was like,
No, I'm telling you, Impossible Foods, Beyond, if you guys want to do commercials,
no,
I
literally
will
like,
eat
hey,
that shit.
let's
on
say this right
commercial.
now. Hey, Impossible Foods.
Yeah.
You got two vegans right here.
Drop the pork too.
We got two heavy veg heads.
Yeah.
We love to cook,
Sure.
and we'd like to talk about your burgers,
I
but I
already
just
do.
don't know if I can give free publicity like this.
I can't give any more than I've already given.
Now that I'm in a French store's playlist, it's like things are crazy.
Sandro Petty, shout out.
Oh, my favorite one was like right before the pandemic happened. I've almost got a fucking huge fucking one. Like we're
Really?
talking like life-changing music,
Some real dough.
placing, like real dough. Like we're talking like
Budweiser.
enough that I'm like, I don't have to work for a little bit, and I
Really?
can just like chill. Like,
Those are the worst when they
and it
slip
was
right through
for
your
a
fucking
huge Chinese phone company.
hands. Oh shit.
That's like Google, like they're Google.
Interesting.
That's that Donald Trump was not fans of this company, so they were having a lot of trouble. But they wanted this song because they were like, this is a fun song. Like it has to be a fun, upbeat thing.
Right.
And then the pandemic hit China really bad. And then they were like, yeah, we're moving our advertising more towards they immediately started like making COVID ads instead. And mine was like yeah, let's have a phone.
Let's kiss.
Let's fucking do it.
Let's
China,
breathe in each other's mouths.
China phones.
Oh, my
Like it
God.
was like, I was like, damn, I can't really be mad at them. They're going through a hard, like, and then,
Yeah,
it was before
yeah.
the pandemic really hit us. And I was just
Yeah.
like, it was like, here's the thing about that though. In those moments, that's when I reached out to people who like never really fucked with me in terms of like business wise.
Right.
But I was like, hey, someone told me you're this person to talk to. I need some help. Like I'm willing to give some money. Now I got friends. Just because you're willing to, they're like, oh, I like this guy. He was
They
willing.
smell the money on you too.
Or they're just that I was willing to give money.
Oh, true.
You know what I mean? I think that's the thing. It's like it's like if you want something, you can't. Nothing's free.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So it's like the one thing I learned about like record label stuff, like because I have this EP I'm putting out is going to be off on this little like Canadian boutique
Cool.
called Unbelievably Spectacular.
Cool.
Which is like Alona Sharonis. It's like
No.
this is really sick YouTube. She's like
Sweet.
she kind of gave me a huge start, and it's like she's kind of starting up this really cool pink sock adjacent kind of like record label.
Awesome.
And she usually just plays my songs plays
On
them
her
anyway.
YouTube channel?
Yeah, and it like helps out so much. Like we're
Whoa.
talking like she's been so helpful, and I was kind of like was like, well, why don't we just work together?
Yeah.
Because then it'll work for both of you will like my music, I like what you do. And I was reading something about record label shit of like your expectations.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like what are you expecting? And it's like it really is determined determined upon how much you're willing to give up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if you're doing a 50-50 split, which is like reality check, that's usually the best one you can get.
Yeah, that's
the best 50%.
50-50.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the mafia.
Yeah.
But it's like the other, like Kanye West, he would do like an 85% thing, right?
Yeah.
And the mentality is like, if you're given 50%, you should expect to grow by 2.
Yeah.
Realistically. And if you're giving away 85%, you should be expecting to get like what? Like 7 times,
right.
something like that. Like I always see these infographics on all these like band meme things.
Totally.
And I like was looking up and I was like, these are actually what people say. They're like, there is basic algorithmic. It's like you don't have to go into any situation just with your dick in your hand like an idiot. It's just like you should know. You should have like realistic expectations,
totally.
Right? And it's like, it's like and the thing is, I'm sure like when your album was done, you had to sit on it for so long.
Yeah, I reached out to many people.
Right.
Yes.
And then you have to wait a certain amount of time after it's out before you can like put anything out.
Yeah.
And it's like the reality is you're a musician.
Yeah.
And the way music works right now is you need to be doing more singles.
Right.
To like remind people you exist.
Right.
So it's like it's either like if these labels want like they're just taking an EP from me. So that's like 5 tracks. So it's like I think we're gonna do like 3 songs and like
and then there's 2.
And here's 2 for y'all, the real ones, and
yes.
it's like and then that just feels so rude to those 2 songs. I'm like, it's like
well, my whole plan was I was gonna not release it as a record and I was just gonna do the whole thing as singles. So I started with Jenny first and I was like, why send it to labels?
Love the album.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, man. I forget we didn't talk like in
no,
between.
I know.
Like,
That's the thing. I was like, I haven't seen you in a year. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, that album sounds so fucking.
Yeah, we did.
So clean.
So clean.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
There's so much.
Paul did
space.
such a good job. And
it's
we
like
all...
Paul Cherry killed it on that one.
Yeah.
Like the space. Like I'm a boy who loves some space.
Oh yeah.
And there's like you could like walk around in some of those tracks. Like I'm like limboing
crazy.
a little bit on the guitar parts.
Recording at really low levels.
Yeah.
So nice.
Like that Al Green style.
Yeah.
Like that's like, and then you compress it, and then you're like, and then just you're like, why is this shit hit so hard? Like the drums, you're just like you're getting slapped in the face.
Yeah.
Played so light. Like
Oh yeah. Sheridan played so light.
like feathery hands.
And that's what I love about a drummer who's a woman. They can just play way different than a dude would.
Well, because
Like-
dudes are like generally like I know it's an overstatement. Obviously, men are fucking aggro as
Right,
fuck.
right. So they just want to fucking
Like,
And
I
I'm
don't
the
think-
same. I'm
I
a
don't
drummer.
think
I
this
can
is-
say this.
yeah.
I fucking play too hard.
Yeah.
I play way too hard.
And I don't think this is like this is like this is so obvious. Men are fucked up.
Yeah,
So-
sure.
and they'll
Yeah.
channel their fucked up shit.
Hot
I know.
take, yeah.
Obviously, women are fucked up too. But I feel like it's like not. And this is obviously a weird generalization, but it's like you're right. Like dudes, like some. I mean, but this is maybe more about drummers instead of gender.
Right.
Because my dad told me something about drummers, and it's like you look at the first album, right, of a band. You look at the second album, the drummer's never there.
Oh shit.
And the drummer,
You learn a lot,
and
man.
the drummers are usually they got the room where you play, where you can record, where
Right.
you can practice. So it's like a lot of shitty aggro drummers get in just because they have real estate, And it's like I think what you're finding also like generally with women is like it's the same thing with everything. You have to prove yourself. It's stupid. You have to, but
Yes.
like the way society like shit is, it's like the boys' club of rock and roll and
Right,
shit.
right.
It's like you do have to prove yourself. You have to be more reliable. It sucks that the standard has to be higher. Obviously, men should be held to that same standard.
Absolutely.
But it's like, you're right. It's like, like I've had drummers who like come in to record the thing and they think they have job security.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, every day's an audition.
Totally.
Like straight up, if you're gonna just shit the bed when I need you to be good, I'm gonna remember that.
I'm gonna remember that, yeah.
And it's like, oh, is it because you're hungover? Oh, you can't handle your male emotions.
Oh my God.
Like
The fragile male
the
ego.
fragile male ego. And you're right, it's so fragile.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like maybe it's just like middle school is harder for women, so they just like kind of that ego shit is kind of like the horrible realization of like
it
low
is.
self-esteem
Yeah.
is like you're a little more aware of it, and then men can kind of fake not realize they have
Yeah.
low self-esteem, I guess. Or I mean, this is just people. This isn't men or women. This is just
Yeah.
unaware fucking idiots.
Totally.
And it's like, and what do we find in that Venn diagram? Musician also.
Musician, yeah. And yeah, so what I was going to say, though,
Oh
is
yeah,
just
the
that
light. Sorry for going on a diatribe.
if you think of someone like Karen Carpenter
Yeah.
as well, that nice touch on the ride where it's just super clean and like, I just loved it. I loved having her play, and she's obviously a great drummer and plays for bigger bands.
Yeah.
So I can't like ask her, hey, can you just join? And, like,
Yeah, but you
do your
literally-
thing.
but
You
here's-
play for big bands.
But
do your
literally,
thing.
here's the thing. It's like, you know.
Thank you for. I was glad I could fly you out.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this.
No,
you know?
it's great. I
She's
mean,
the
like,
best.
there are, like, that's the other thing that my dad taught me about, like, albums. It's like a lot of people think that an album is like, I owe people shit on this album. Like, oh, I owe my band something. I owe this, the record label something. It's like, no, your job is to make just good music.
Yeah.
And it's like, if that means getting someone else to, I mean, Steely Dan fucking did this.
That was the reference. That was the whole premise.
Right.
Like, hey, I can't play this guitar part. Eric, go. You do it.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Okay, he did it.
And guess
Track
what?
it.
And the reality is, if you're just comp the part.
Yeah.
You just figure out. That's something my mom said. I mean, she's been married to a musician for so many
Right.
years, but she's smart enough to fucking know it's like, here's how live music works. Be familiar.
Yeah.
But people can listen to the record if they want.
Right.
And you'll never sound like the record.
Never.
So you might as well just be familiar and have a good time and experience and like enjoy the present. Some Giannis shit, you know?
Yep.
It's like, he ain't thinking about the games he lost. He's thinking about the games he's gonna win. Bucks and five.
No, absolutely, man. Like you're never gonna sound like the record. So
I mean, mine, especially mine. I mean, I learned it the hard way. It's like
Right.
I learned like, hey, I'm making entirely like mostly electronic music, where MIDI and like like samples and stuff,
Right.
and then you have to make peace with the guy not playing it the same way. And
Right.
now I went back to like I think I'm going more of like a solo route again. Just so much easier of just like post pandemic.
Right,
Like I ain't trying to like like as I said, I worked the last year like nonstop on this shit. I'm positive some people haven't.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not your job to like catch people up, and it's like
No.
and like I think the same thing you said about Sheridan was like, you're like, I really want you to play my band,
Yeah.
but I can't pay you,
I can't pay you.
and you're aware enough to know that she deserves money,
Yes.
and that's
She's that talented,
and that's kind of what I came to, which is like my band is very talented. I can't pay them.
Yeah.
I can't deal with resentment because of that. I can't deal with like lack of control because I don't pay them. Like the reality is like, like I ate a lot of crow. I played
Right.
songs I didn't want, songs I wanted to play, they wouldn't play, So it's like, I guess I gotta, I'm not paying them. So I gotta,
Right, right.
and it's like, now it's like, fuck that. It's like, if you have money, you have the dream experience, but it's like, it's not about, it's literally just, you got to put on a good show the best way you can.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't have a band of shitty musicians who you're not paying.
Totally.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's really hard.
No one, because here's the thing: you'll have 3 ride or dies, and then the other 2 or 3 will be like
I could do something
joining
else.
some other, and then they'll use that your band to join another band, and then
I've been playing with so and so.
This guy, and then you're and you're
Stepping
like,
Stone.
and you're like, okay, well,
Oh damn.
have fun.
You're Tame Impala's new drummer now? And
Yeah,
it's
and you're like,
fuck.
Well, that's the worst when they like go to a better band. Luckily,
oh,
it
you're
never
making
it
money
hasn't
now?
happened yet.
Yeah.
But it's
But I
like-
can imagine.
But it's like the one day I'm like, they leave me for like Chic. I'm like, I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
I'll take that.
He's played with Nile Rodgers. So
Yeah,
it's like,
go
okay,
ahead.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
More
fine,
power to you,
fuck,
yeah. It's so funny, I was at a bar last night. I'm over 21, I can do that. And
Hey, can I talk to you outside about that?
Like a Rolling Stone came on, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, this is a great song. And I was like telling my girlfriend, like, this is what the song's about. And she's like, you would be into this song. It's all about like the tables have turned and
Yes.
now you're looking down on someone. I was like, oh yeah, I do love that moment.
Yeah.
Where the tables turn.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, now you don't feel so proud. Like,
we
you don't talk so loud now.
It's
huh?
like, hey.
I never realized
Yeah.
that about me. Well, I do know that about my personality, but not that I would connect with that song because
Well, it's kind of like
connected with me that way.
It makes sense. Like Kendrick kind of did the next version of it called "Sit Down."
Yeah.
It's like sit the fuck down.
And be humble.
Yeah, like Rolling. Like you're right. Like that's the thing. Bob Dylan will make a beautiful song shit talking people.
Totally.
He's like, this is bullshit,
Absolute diss track.
and it's like, you're like, damn. His
did
diss
that.
track is better than my best love song.
He did that.
Like it's so
Totally.
fucking gnarly.
It's absolutely true. It's so funny because I haven't even listened to that song in so long. And then when it came on, she was like, oh, yeah, this is definitely a you song.
And let's just handle this right here. Yo, like there are some things in life that are non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan's tight.
Okay, I was DJing once and by a poolside and I played Bob Dylan
Yeah.
and some girl in her bikini was like, he's so annoying. I hate Bob Dylan. His voice is so annoying.
Oh, does
I
it
was like-
remind you of you, honey?
And I was just like, he's alive. He's with us. We should just be happy he's still here.
Straight up, I don't even give a fuck that he like he's like angry and everything. I love that he's angry. My favorite interview with him is when he's old and he's just like, the guy's like, so you're still making music, huh?
Yeah, totally.
And he's like, yeah. And he's like, is it as good as the old stuff? No. And he's like, why are you still making it? He's like, what else am I gonna do? He's like, fuck, dude, like, die? Like, it's like, he's like, no, Bob Dylan's alive because he keeps making weird Christmas records.
Yeah, that's true.
The Tempest.
The
Do you
Tempest.
remember that?
Dude,
shit?
yes.
Was that like a 25?
love The Tempest,
didn't he write
man.
one about like it's a song about JFK getting assassinated?
think
It's
so.
like a 25-minute song.
It's insane. The album's insane, but it's also
He was
pretty
holding on to
good.
that track for like 60,
You know he
70
was,
years
dude.
or
You
something.
know he
Fuck,
was,
dude.
dude. That's so funny.
His manager was like, too soon. He's like, after.
It took a while. It took me a little bit, like, you know, trying to get into Bob Dylan when you're like in high school. You're like, it's not connecting, but then at some point when you're 18, 19,
It's like-
it's like, oh yeah, I
It's
get
like,
it now.
oh, people was a child with no experience whose only world is school and like parents take care of your stuff. And as
Yeah.
bad as your life is, you still like have people taking care of you.
Totally.
You're like, how am I going to relate to this shit?
Yeah.
And then you go to college and you're like, you get dumped
Oh,
once.
I
You're
get
like,
it. Yeah, I get it now.
Leonard
Cohen. Yeah, I get it
Oh,
now.
Leonard Cohen's another one.
I get it.
Like, actually, it's so funny. Yesterday, I keep getting into dumbass music arguments.
It's all right.
Where I was like, I think I was like against, you know, obviously Phil Spector is a murderer.
Yes.
But like, I'm not into Phil Spector's
really,
sound.
even the Wall of Sound.
Well, and then I was like, yeah, fuck that guy. He just has a bunch of people like doubling shit, tripling shit. You can't even hear what it's like. The quality wasn't good enough in the speakers to even hear half of the work.
Right.
And like my friend was telling me how he used to work, where he'd like make people warm up with the B side. But you'd be tripling, quadrupling things that by the A side, your fucking throat would be dead. So it's like, as a musician, I'm like, fuck that. But then he was like, yeah, he did All Things Must Pass. And I was like, damn. Fuck, respect,
That
Phil.
record
Like,
is kind of epic.
oh,
but
why'd I just respect him in heaven? Respect, Phil.
respect,
Yo,
Phil.
good.
But like, even George doesn't like the production on that record.
Well, that was
like,
also,
he just
yeah.
like was like, he's like, I hated reverb after
So he
that
did,
moment.
so he didn't like All Things Must Pass. So it's
He was
really
like, I hated reverb.
I guess I just like George Harrison's
No,
songs.
we like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, as
Well-
a fan, you can like it, but he didn't
Well,
like
no, but
it.
it's more. There are songs on that album that I always skip because they're just loud to me.
Yeah.
Like it's just like thanks for the pepperoni or something. You know those weird jam songs at the end. You're
Oh
like-
wait, Harrison?
Yeah.
A lot of the songs work, but there's some that just don't with that production.
Yeah, because
Well,
they're just
yeah.
so loud.
Well, the
It's-
thing with All
George
Things,
is a very delicate acoustic guitar player.
Yeah.
So good.
That is the
Wall
softest
sound
touch.
style, it doesn't always work.
the thing with like All Things Must Pass, I remember I was hanging out with Reno and like someone was talking about All Things Must Pass. He's like, yeah, you listen to that fourth record on there, and that's the one with all the
Yeah,
jams
and
and
you're
weird
like,
shit. Oh no, I
never,
never flipped. I
never.
never flipped the record to that
Never.
side. Fucking
Yeah.
John's birthday party, like the most random fucking
He
record.
starts playing like,
Yeah, it's like- yeah,
that's so good though.
Yeah, it's
That's
like, yeah, you like All Things Must Pass.
Hey.
You listen to all of it.
Hey, as a guy who would tell you to listen to Animalize by Kiss,
Yeah.
I don't listen to Don't. That was just
Don't-
a joke.
don't do
listen
it.
to that album. It sucks. But I get it. Where you're just like really into like that was me and Thin Lizzy.
No,
to
that
be
album's
honest.
fucking awesome.
Like,
Even
they're-
if the end tapers off, it's fucking awesome.
Well, and it's like I remember like I'll never be able to unfeel the first feeling when I heard Wah Wah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like fuck, right?
Opening track.
Like,
You're-
dude,
you're
maybe
like,
I
wait,
need a Wawa pedal.
You're like, wait, you can open with insane loud. Okay, respect Phil Spector. That shit
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
good. Like,
yeah,
I guess
that shit's
That would
amazing.
only
That's what
work.
was meant for that production.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a Wall of Sound
Yeah,
thing. I think that's
absolutely.
my problem with it. It's like,
But then that influences Pet Sounds.
well, that's the thing. I feel like it influences. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's like he's influential. Let's say
Yes.
that. I think Phil Spector's influential.
Well, hot take, dude.
I know.
Okay, he's influential.
That's exactly how it
dude.
ended yesterday. That's how it ended. I was like, okay, I guess I can give Phil Spector a pass for murder.
Oh, wow, I don't know about. Okay, that's a different level.
No,
right
there's
there.
a lot of musicians who
but-
murder people.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
many
like-
we haven't.
You know, here's
found
the
out
thing.
about.
Hey, here's what I'm saying. If you're gonna fucking stop listening to Phil Spector, you're gonna have to stop listening to a lot of gangster rap. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
It's fucking like I don't know what it is. It's like
Yeah.
apparently like you can only hate on like older men from a bygone era that were obviously shitty men
And who can't defend
who
themselves.
can't defend themselves.
Yeah.
But like like Chris Brown beats women.
And no, I still don't understand how that man had a career after that.
yeah, and it's not like he's a
And
singer.
he's celebrated.
yes,
He's a
celebrated.
celebrate in the R&B community.
I saw LeBron James once posting a new Chris Brown song. I was like, Bron, what are you doing?
What are you doing, man?
I thought we were closer, you know?
You brought it home, but
Yeah, I was like, Bron, I
this
just
ain't
watched
it.
Space Jam for you, motherfucker. There's a rap in that where
No,
Porky the
no,
Pig
no.
raps. Everyone,
No.
look up the Porky the Pig rap. It's on Spotify.
No.
Burn that song.
The Space Jam OST.
Fine pulling this stuff
I know that's the next level of the podcast where you pull it up.
Oh yeah, like the Giannis. The Giannis
Yes.
one.
Exactly.
No,
Oh
it's
my
like no.
God.
Here's the thing. Like literally, there's just weird. That production is. I guess I like space.
Yeah.
And there's so much. You're right. It's literally zero space.
Yeah.
It's like a fleet of ships.
Oh yeah.
Like battleships coming in, and then I see like the little passenger boats tugging the aircraft. You know, it's like they're getting them through the thing. I was like,
Totally.
there's not a room for me to swim. I can't even dive anywhere.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
And it's like, but then the problem is the song. I mean, it's really just a testament to great songwriting,
Right.
right? Like
Yeah.
50s, you really couldn't get away with a shitty song.
No.
You could get away with some shitty songs in the 70s because performances kind of took over.
I think you can get away with shitty songs in the 50s.
Yeah, you're right.
Like they're all
Yeah,
like
you're right.
the
I'm
same
actually
chord
thinking
progression.
back. Yeah.
They're all like C to A minor to F to G.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
all the
It's
I don't know.
like-
I'm sure there's a theory. Yes, yeah.
Well, that's just like, yeah, it feels good.
And it's
That's
all
just
the
like,
holding hands and it's very PC and it's like you know,
yeah. Well, then the Everly Brothers show up and they're like, yo, we fell asleep at a movie.
Yeah,
Everyone's like,
yeah.
burn this record. It's so fucked.
Dude, cancel. Yeah, that's why the whole cancel culture thing is so funny. We don't have to get into that because I think that conversation is just so fucking boring.
Oh, yeah.
But
It's
like you know,
literally, hey, here's the too long didn't read. If you're a fucked up person and you virtue signal, you'll be found out.
yes, absolutely.
That's that simple.
And it's like it's not a new thing. It's like they literally burned Beatle records.
Yes.
Like because he says they're bigger than Jesus. Like that's
Yeah.
cancel culture.
And that's rude to Jews. No, I don't know. We don't care about Jesus. Like, you know, it's like, why are you burning good records? That's bad for my environment. As a vegan hippie, I'm pissed off
my
of that.
God.
No, it's like, yeah,
But
all
it's like, all that shit's been around forever. It's just
like-
now there's a new tag for it.
Are
and
you
it's-
telling me people are like complex and like
Yeah.
maybe like you shouldn't judge someone's character on the 3 minutes that you like of their life,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe we shouldn't build personalities around YouTubers and
Yeah.
fucking musicians. Like,
that. But I do love that.
you do
Like,
love building
no. I
Oh.
love the. Sorry, I forgot to say what I love. In my brain, I thought of what I loved. I forgot to say it to everyone. I love that like trope of when they get in trouble with the headband
Yeah.
on, like the hair's
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
like,
the apology video.
the light makeup, the light makeup. Hey guys, I thought I just have to clear the air.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you always saying? I'm sorry, I'm a giant cunt.
Yeah.
I didn't know that being horrible to people was bad. Someone told me that's bad, and now allegedly I'm working on it. It's like, what? It's like, where the fuck? It's like
fucking Chrissy Teigen.
yeah,
you know,
right?
telling someone to kill
Yeah.
herself.
It's like, yo, Chrissy, why are you telling someone to kill themselves?
Well, I listened to someone's take on this.
Did the person need to kill themselves?
No,
Like,
but
just
that
making
was kind of some slang in the back then, kind
You know,
of.
I could also see.
I remember in high school, people would kill yourself. That was
Yeah.
like a thing people said in high school all
Yeah.
the time.
I mean,
but like it
please,
doesn't read
no
that
one-
way.
No one who I went to high school like say anything I said. I don't know what I said.
Dude,
I
someone
don't
did that to
care.
me the other day. Man, remember in junior high when you said that fucked up shit to me? I was like, you mean when I was 12,
When I
11?
discovered masturbation
Yeah.
and learned about South Park.
You mean when I was like, yeah,
What?
Absolutely. It's like, oh yeah. I was like, well, I'm sorry.
When I was
I
going
was
through
like,
puberty?
I'm sorry. Does that still affect you today? He's like, no, but I just thought about it the other day.
You're like, damn, bro.
Don't think about it then. Like you said, fucked up shit too.
Yeah,
I forgot about
I remember
it, though.
one person was like, you had the whole class make fun of me. I was like, you were mean to me. No, you probably called me short. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. It's like, yo, it's like
We
if
were
you-
all offered to each other.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I feel like I was only reactionary, and it's like the reaction is like, you talk shit, you're gonna get shit thrown in your face.
Right.
It's like, what? You're gonna talk shit and forget to duck?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, it's like,
Yeah, no, junior high is such a fucked up time, like, for everyone. So it's just like, why would you ever bring up shit from junior high, dude? You're 30
It's like
now.
junior high. It's like, dude, it's nothing. Also, if you were like, the only thing I remember from junior high is like how much I hated junior high.
Yeah.
And I
That's
remember
the
like
only
ugh.
memory I have,
And then you
like-
have a flashback. You're like PE. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
was
Oh, the
bad.
mile. We have to run over.
Oh, don't even the mile.
The mile.
The mile. That's where you would find lifelong friends, though.
Yeah.
When you're running the mile and you're like, because I was always like,
Or in my case, when you're walking the
Yeah,
mile.
Walking friends.
Yeah.
Oh, I was walking it too, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
trying to,
good,
like, here's the
okay.
thing, I'm not like, yo,
The real homies.
Yeah.
I'm like running. I'm like, who the fuck am I kidding?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, why am I? I'm doing this.
You guys are shooting shit until the teacher's like, boys, break it up.
Right, and you're
And
like,
then
you're like,
fuck.
yeah.
All right,
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
see you in a bit.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
you, like, do another
you
lap.
look around, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I remember, damn. PE was kind of like the only. It was probably the closest thing to prison I'll ever be.
Right.
Realistically.
Yeah. It feels like that.
Just the jungle.
There was a weird moment in high school where I got kicked out of the band because I couldn't march, and then I hadn't joined football yet.
Yeah.
But I had to do PE, and that shit was fucking. I was like, this sucks.
Well, for me, it's a guy like me who had zero. You know, like I had enough sports skills to play in PE, but not enough to ever on that level
to join the team.
You know,
yeah.
it's like however good I was too small, so that you can't like one guy tackles me, I die. And it's like PE was where you would do each time like
a
each
different
you do a
sport,
different
yeah.
thing. So it's like I remember this is the one thing I do remember. I won the 3-point competition.
Oh.
And everyone hated that. It was just like
It was not received well.
oh, horribly. Because these they were good basketball players, but once again, it's like these guys are like
Yeah.
It's like guys who are good at basketball who think they're gonna challenge a shitty NBA player,
Yeah.
then they forget the guy's a professional fucking basketball player.
Yeah.
It's like he's closer to Jordan than you are to him.
Absolutely.
Like no matter what.
Absolutely.
So it's like these guys are like, oh, I can do moves over Julian. Yeah, if you can't do moves on me, you're worse than me. Like that's. But I remember it was like, I was just like, wow, and it would go in. I was like, oh, I went in, and then that was pissing people off more. That I was like shooting horribly. I was like, ah, like not even jumping, just like throwing it.
If you think about one of the worst basketball players you've seen, like, and I'm not saying
Kyle
this guy's
Kuzma?
bad. Yeah, like
Kuz.
he will fucking tear your shit up.
Kuzma.
He won't miss on you.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
like, why will you not make it on anyone else, Kuzma?
I know.
Sorry, everybody. Lakers. It's been a very disappointing year for the Lakers. Too many injuries.
Yeah, but you know they shouldn't have done that, man. Straight out of the bubble
Yeah,
and
it's
just
fucked
like that's not good for the players.
It's like I can't run the next day.
Yeah.
And I barely run. And these
Right.
guys are fucking sprinting all the time.
Yeah, that was fucked. They shouldn't have done that. But it's all about money. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. It was literally about that's a money decision. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like the NFL extending the season to one more game. It's like who's that for?
That is weird.
Who's that for?
It's like, another guy. Now someone might die before the fucking Super
They
Bowl.
barely make it through the fucking season as it is.
They barely do.
And now the season's longer.
And that's the weirdest thing is like about these like. It's like okay, let's if we're gonna schedule all these games all the time.
Yeah.
You need more teams then.
Yeah.
It's like we need more expansion teams, and it's like we need a Seattle.
Yeah.
Like we need someone on the fucking West to add two. If you're gonna make everyone play so fucking fast, give other teams like loosen, give a lighter load. It's like
Right.
fuck, it's like in the East Coast is like same fucking thing. It's
Yep.
like there are places that like people have TVs, they got room for stadiums.
Right.
Why isn't there the Bernie Sanders team? That'd be
Vermont?
the Vermont liberal cucks.
Yeah,
Just
totally.
like-
Well, I know that happened in Kansas City, right? They built like a stadium, or they built like an
I love
arena.
Bernie, by the way.
Oh yeah,
I'm a Bernie, yeah.
big
Look at me.
burners.
You think I didn't vote for Bernie? Look at my shirt.
We're looking.
Oh yeah,
We're
you
looking.
Can't stop.
We can't stop looking
And
at your
and,
nipples.
and when I watch this, which I will regret wearing this shirt, but it was worth it.
I am gonna dig deep. I'm gonna watch a few YouTube videos on how to get those like censorship things.
Yes.
It's just right there in the nipples,
just like,
blurs
just
like that,
blurs.
Jerry Springer style.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think what was Jerry Springer before? He was like a judge or something.
He's
or?
doing the judge thing now. But I don't know. Prior to that, yeah,
He did something. He was like,
big on Jerry Springer. Love Steve Wilkos. Shout out to Steve Wilkos.
well, I liked him. I love
Get off
Maury.
my stage, and then he throws a fucking chair.
Maury was always weird. He was always
Yeah,
so soft.
yeah.
I was like, yo, this guy reminds me of like a
He's
math
delicate.
teacher.
Yeah, he's delicate with his people he exploits.
Dr.
for
Phil,
money.
he's a fun one.
Oh fuck.
I love I was looking at this. Have you seen that that Accidente? It's like a Spanish accident ad in LA that's everywhere. The guy looks just like Hispanic Dr. Phil.
Really?
And it's fucking insane. Because on the bus, he's making the same dorky ass
Yeah,
mustache
yeah.
vibe, like, hey there. And these guys, it's like a very Dr. Phil stash, and with like the fake hair on top. And you're like, ooh, I'll take a photo of it.
All right.
But I remember always seeing that.
His firm. I think I know.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, yeah, and it's for his firm, and he's like accidentes,
Accident.
I don't know why they put that picture there.
and he's like this,
They need.
like he's literally like this,
I haven't seen that one. Yeah, I got.
and you're like, fuck,
When you see it,
you'll know it.
You'll know it,
Yeah,
you'll know
literally,
it.
literally.
oh, that fucking
Yeah,
guy.
you'll
That
go get
fucking
something
guy.
to eat, and you'll like immediately be like, that's fine.
That's that guy.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up.
That's hilarious. Oh my god. Man. Wait. So okay, let's
Yeah.
get back to what we were supposed to be talking about here, which just music, the love of music.
Love it.
Love You Down Fest.
Oh yeah, Love You Down Fest.
What time are you going? Is it
So I don't know
a 2-day
yet.
thing? What
I think it's a 1-day fest. I know. Here's all I do know. One of my favorite musicians of all time is playing it. Egyptian Lover.
Oh yes.
So I'm gonna probably make an ass of myself trying to get a record signed.
I just want to.
Mr. Egyptian Lover, Mr. Lover,
Mr. Lover?
Mr. Lover,
Mr. Lover, man.
And he's just like, sure, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, it's cool.
maybe I'll like try to cool guy him like everyone in LA does.
What's up, man?
Oh hey, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah. What's up?
Oh yeah, my girlfriend really likes you.
Oh
Can
yeah,
I get
dude.
this sign
Yeah,
for her?
yeah. Oh, my little brother. His name's my name. Like it's like
Just pink sock.
yeah, dude. The cool.
That's
guy,
his name?
Oh, cool guying. Oof. Yeah.
yeah,
there
yeah.
will be zero cool guying at the Love You Down Fest, but you will hear a mostly new set.
Ooh.
As in, like, I'm playing a lot of this new EP. I'll tell you some of the song titles. Sweet and Spicy.
Sweet and spicy. The sweet and spicy.
Obsessed. Wonder what that's about. I love it. That one's just about fucking.
Oh, good.
I mean, they're all heavy fuck jams.
Yeah, man. The
It got
Love You
weird.
Down Fest.
And I gotta say, this one, I'll be playing, I think I'm playing guitar. So it'll be like kind of like a very heavy guitar solo
right.
kind of show. So, my Kiss heads come out. What are you gonna say?
But you're playing by yourself or with
Yeah,
the band?
yeah. I think I'm playing by myself.
What tracks?
Yeah, I might have my friend Max run like Ableton or something, but I used to play shows by going up there and playing the tracks with like just without the main.
So you're
vocal.
used to doing this. Then.
Yeah, I mean that's how I started.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Backup tracks.
Yeah, and one person told me that was a karaoke show, and I said.
Yes.
No,
Right.
I said
Yeah.
no because I wrote the songs. You
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
That's not karaoke if you write the fucking songs. Do you think Britney Spears did karaoke? I know everyone's on her ass right now.
Free
Do you
Britney.
think is that karaoke? She's not playing the tracks. No, she's fucking singing songs. She didn't write them probably, but she's singing written
Max
songs.
Martin. Shout out to Max Martin.
Max Martin, what's up? But it's like, yeah, no.
but
it's-
lots of people did. Like Jerry Paper did that too before he got a band.
well, here's also want to know. It's like, oh, you guys like, guess what? Like, nothing against bands, nothing against playing solo. Are the songs good? Is it performed well? Suck my dick.
Totally.
like that's all it is. Are you gonna go to a rapper and be like, how come you didn't hire an orchestra to play the string part?
Totally.
Have you guys ever worked with fucking string players? They're weird.
Totally.
They are weird. They need the notes. They're always carrying their
dude,
little
we
notebook.
experienced
What's
that.
up with that?
We experienced that. They handled it so well.
I gotta say the ones I know, you're great. it's like you see I've only seen it at gigs where you show up and like someone's got a string player playing with them and then this asshole's got his like little binder.
Oh yeah.
You're like, bro, did you bring a binder to a dance show? What the fuck, man?
No, totally. No, they.
Yeah, the music stand.
They're all.
The wind's blowing up pages.
They're. Fucking someone spills PBR on it.
Oh no! They're like counting in. It's like, yo, after the chorus,
counting in.
After the chorus, count in. They're like,
I know they're too classically
they're like,
trained, man.
Then they always go like,
Completely different world.
yeah. I mean, like literally, if you gave me like some music to read, and you taught me how to read music, you know I'd swing the fuck out of that shit. They're like, it's too groovy.
It's.
And I'm like, this is what Mozart meant, y'all.
This is what he meant. No, yeah, absolutely. We had these two girls come in and they laid down some cello and violin and they're like, yeah, where's the charts? I'm like,
and you're like, charts.
How about this? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, like, do. Yeah.
And then
you show
That's literally how it
yeah,
was.
yeah,
Yeah, I
you
was
show
just like-
you show them a song you like.
yeah,
You're like, kinda
rock
like
with
this.
you.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like this, but don't do it illegally.
yeah. Let's do rock with you, but not.
Yeah.
rock
No,
with
exactly.
you.
And it's like, and they, oh yeah, and then they play
Yeah,
live.
for Jenny. Yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck are you? You're like, can you just do this?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
And they're like, can you notate it for me?
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you even notate that shit?
I don't even know what to call that.
There's a name for it.
The squeeze.
I'm sure there is a name for it. Yeah,
name for everything.
some Italian name for it. Like, but yeah, I just wanted like those steps. Those
Yeah.
like disco fucking.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't know how to say that, and that's all I kept saying was "biao." And they're like, what is that? You know,
Then the slap bassist shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's what I say. I don't want to like backseat the next Dante album, but I'm thinking you go heavy 80s slap bass
Heavy
funk.
80s, yeah.
Just like real tasteless. Ooh, just bad. like I want bad reverb on your voice. And I want like really bad digital like
Yeah.
gated verb.
Stock.
Stock gated
stock
verb.
Pro Tools verb.
I want stock vocal verb.
No,
I'm like,
yeah. Don't touch it.
And no EQing
Whatever
it.
the preset is.
It. And we're on the grid.
It is what it is. Yeah, everything's tight.
Everything's on the grid.
Yeah.
And no one plays a real thing.
And then we auto-tune my voice, dude.
And then
I've been to a studio where they did
Yeah.
that. I did a pass. I was like, yeah, sounds good. They're like, yeah, I think that's all you need to do. I was like, what do you mean? That was just the first pass.
they ran through Melodyne or something.
It was bad, dude.
Yeah.
I basically, I was like, I'll take the stems from here, and I did them in Santa Barbara afterwards. And it was like for like a larger shoe brand.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to pay for a lost studio time.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, it's like literally
It fucking sucked.
here. And also, here's the thing about autotune. It's okay,
Right.
but it's like everything. If you put too much icing on cake, that cake sucks.
Yeah, true.
If you don't put any, it can be a good cake, but it's got to be a really fucking good cake,
Ugh, I hate
right?
those natural cakes.
Yeah. Or even just like a like a lemon drizzle.
Those natural
I'm thinking
cakes.
more of like a non-iced cake. You know, like some
I've seen
British
those. I've
shit.
seen those on
like
Pinterest.
an orange cake.
Yeah.
Like, oh, some weird British citrus
yeah,
cake.
it fucking sucks.
And you're like, where's the like the cream cheese? They're like,
Yeah.
no.
Where's the almond frosting?
It's like,
man?
well, it better be fucking good. But like when someone's like number one move is just to auto-tune you,
yeah.
you should say, I'm auto-tuning this conversation. And in my head, you're saying I'm not doing, like, it's like, I can play fake too. I can pretend.
Totally. Yeah, and it's just like sucks. I was like, dude, I'd rather just do another one. Like, nah, we got it.
Yeah.
God, you're perfect. Just not as we'll get you there.
Also, one thing my dad's last thing I'll say about this. My dad's a local LA musician. He's pedal steel player.
Cool.
Like a world famous pedal steel player.
Right.
So he's big. The country musicians know him. He plays with Springsteen and all these people and stuff. But the one thing he taught me, like he has his studio. One thing he's taught me some very like, the best advice I've gotten from him is more about like, not necessarily how to play things or what to play. It's just like what to do in the studio. And number one is if you're in the studio and you want to do another take, you do another take because you're never going to be there again.
Yeah.
And if that person can't handle that, then they're the worst fucking producer ever.
Totally.
Because like if they can't sit there while you're like, hey, I actually want to try something better. I'm a singer. I know I can do something different. And they're like, nah, it's fine. You're like, well, you're not a singer.
Totally.
And show me you sing the part.
Absolutely. I think there is a mix. To be honest, like I was producing a band the other day, and the guy was singing the part the same every time. I was like, I think you got it, dude.
Yeah.
I'll do it again. I'm like, you are.
That's
if you want to do something different.
Yeah.
But as far as hitting the notes and timing, you're on.
Yeah, it's like there's and it's like at that point where
I'm
it's
gonna
like
take.
he's trying to like in his singer mind he's like I wish I said this word on this one like I said this word on this one and maybe we can, but it's like the reality is like that's the thing. My dad, when I see him like work with people like that, he would just like have you do 5 takes and then he would just like cut one together.
Right.
But that mentality is he's making the decisions.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're not willing to like be aware of what you're singing, and like then like that it's, in that case it's your job as a producer to be like that's fucking
we got
perfect.
It. Yeah, you're perfect.
You're perfect.
We got it. He's like, I was like, if you want to try something completely different, a new style, then I'm up for that, and we can pick what style we like. But as far as like getting perfect phrase, like little words, that's not gonna make or break your song, man. Melody, chords, a feel, a rhythm. There's a larger production, not just your vocals.
Dude, literally, like I just like finished mastering a track, and like it's my favorite song off this EP because I open with like a like that kind of noise, but that had to be fucking perfect. And it's like, and the worst part is like I'm taking to my dad to like mix and match. I'm mixing with him, and like, no. The thing is, he's like,
opening the project.
He looks at me and goes, "Hey, that's good." Like it's funny because like we've gotten to a place now where like, at this point in my own music, like I am clearly just ripping myself off now, which is a great place to be, because it's like I'm like, well, I can't sue me.
Yes,
so that's fine.
That is so funny.
And he's getting to that point where now he's kind of been a part of like the mastering on all this stuff, but like this time we're doing everything from like here are the tracks, let's go in, let's add the UAD plug-in, all that shit, all the fucking heart attack, brain aneurysm stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like it took like 8 passes to get that like
just
that
the way you
vocal.
want it.
Well, because I do it throughout the song. So it's like I don't want him to have to fine tune each one. There's gotta be, and then we kind of did.
Yeah. A little
like,
studio magic.
Yeah, it's like in the EQ, in your, it turns out you just take a little hertz out, and then then my is now it's like and it was like, and I will say that's the song I'm probably gonna open with at the set because
at Love You Down Fest at the Echoplex,
because I want to open by having not played live in over a year by going, and I think that would be really fun.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's insane. Okay, so just the pandemic has been a lot of like rewatching television shows, playing some games, writing songs. I would say drop in some dead weight. Yeah.
Just socially.
Oh, okay.
Like kind of like I'm moving to the suburbs right now. I'm about to move to the valley, so it's like I'm kind of like just kind of trying to lock in
San
on
Fernando Valley.
Pretty close, Winnetka.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we got a nice pool, huge kitchen, can inspire myself by cooking.
Right.
And it's like kind of like I'm at this place where like I just want to play music and sing, and I don't want anyone's bullshit coming my way.
Right.
The bands I like know I like them.
Totally.
Like that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
The people I like know I like them.
Totally.
And it's like I feel like if you haven't gone out of this pandemic with doing some self-improvement, at least emotionally, mentally, it doesn't have to be any specific one.
Yeah.
But if you didn't like think a little bit more about who you are after this, and you know, if you're a musician, you're probably more a musician now.
Yeah.
A year later, and if you were faking it,
you're
probably being found out.
Yeah.
So it's like
moved on. Yeah.
It's like, and we've all moved on.
Yeah. That's what. I've said this a lot already, but like a lot of people like who are trying to book shows again, they're like, "Hey man, you want to play in Santa Barbara with our band? Like, you're the only band we know left." It's like I don't know who's left. Like, yeah.
But here's the thing.
But it's not true. I'm slowly finding the bands again.
But here's the other thing.
It just
like,
took a while.
I will say, like, you know, it's like I would just be same thing with the freelancing. I'm not saying like don't be friendly with people and don't play shows with people and stuff, but you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
I don't think you owe anybody any musical charity.
No.
And I don't think it's your place to, like, in that regard, I don't think it's your responsibility to be in charge of other people's careers. Right. And you can find musicians who don't want from you and just are friends with you.
Right. And they want to enjoy
and just want
be
you
a
to
part
succeed.
Of it. Yeah.
You know, and it's like, it's not about like a competition.
Yeah.
It's just like, you're doing dope shit. That's sick. I like that dope people are doing dope shit. And it's not like same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
Where I was like getting hit up by like, you know, bands I don't, you know, maybe bands I played with once or twice over the last year. And they were like, we love playing with you. Like, do you want, like, you mind headlining? And it's like, yeah, I do.
I do mind headlining.
Because I don't like your music.
Yes.
And I don't want to be associated. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like,
totally.
It's really not your place to like be in charge of someone's feelings.
Yeah.
This is your life. And you've already worked on you know, people come
to
you.
That's when managers come in and they handle all that shit.
Yeah, but there's ways to, here's what I'm saying is like, there's ways to do it without, you know, I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just like, no thanks.
It's your own personal boundaries.
Yeah,
you're allowed to set those boundaries.
And it's like, your boundaries are like, you know, it's like, hey, you know, I'm at a level where I play venues of a certain caliber with a guarantee of a certain number.
Yes.
And you can pay me that, and maybe we can start talking.
Yep.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah, but if it's like you want to play my buddy's coffee shop that's about to shut down.
No, never. Never
like,
fucking ever do I want to play your buddy's coffee shop.
It's not like you're like, I have to play the Hollywood Bowl. It's like, no, it just needs to have a fucking PA.
Yeah, literally.
And it needs to be clean and like,
exactly.
there
Especially
needs to be
nowadays.
order.
Especially nowadays with this fucking like, yo, I'm vaccinated, but like, I fucking know people who fucking flew across the fucking country.
Unvaccinated.
Unvaxxed.
Yeah.
Fucking across the world unvaxxed. And it's like,
scary.
And you're like, yo, you're going to go to a DIY show, and I'm seeing all these, like, you know, bookers. Also, I'm at this place now, too, where, like, I have decided, like, fuck bookers.
Oh.
In general, unless they're professional.
Yes.
Like, I will no longer be treating a booker.
Like a booking agent?
Like a booker who is, like, on the same level of followers as a band I don't fucking give a fuck about.
Yeah.
I have been fucked over by bookers so much.
Right.
I've been fucking shorted.
Yeah.
And it's like, they fucking, guess what? If you're a booker and your show doesn't make much money, you give that
Are we talking
money.
about promoters or booking agents?
Both. They're all the same to me.
Okay.
On this level of shitty booker promoter.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, a jack of all shitty trades, if we will. Like, that's the other thing about charity is like, guess what?
Yeah.
If you fucking shorted me any time within the last 4 years, I'm not playing for you.
Totally.
If you fucking shorted people I know, if there's no guarantee, if there's no contract, we spend too much time getting fucked over by people who want to play music. When I say play music, I mean play.
Play music,
It's like, I want a booker.
Right.
It's like, I have a venue. I'm starting a venue.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, do you take people's temperatures at the door?
Yeah.
Do you, like, have security for, like, fucking creepy guys doing weird shit to women? It's like, all these people are just like, if you want to be a booker, work for a fucking booking
Right.
agent. You know, you want to learn how things work. Like, get a job doing that.
Yeah.
But don't act like, you're gonna start a fucking like nonprofit. Guess what? There's a million that already exist that do better and work better than yours.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like people are just in
Totally.
the zone of like, I get it. Just be a fan of music, but don't fucking be so shitty at your music-related job that you make other people fucking be
Right.
pissed off that we chose the musical life.
Right.
And that goes to bookers and bands that hit you up. And guess what? Be respectful of people. If you hit somebody up and you like their music, don't say, "Hey, man, we got to collab."
Yeah.
Fuck you. It's
Totally.
like, you're listening to my music.
there is a little bit of tact.
Yeah, there's tact. Obviously, I love talking to musicians, and I
Down
tell
to
musicians,
collab,
and
you know?
I talked like I hit up Shabazz, greatest day of my fucking life. I took a photo of a Shabazz Palace's album I got, and the fucking homie followed me. And
That's
as
cool.
dumb as that shit is, I was like, that's sick. But at no point would I ever fucking hit up
Hey, let's
the
collab.
Shabazz Palace's frontman
Yeah.
and be like, "Yo, dude, I love your music. It's really spoken to me, and it inspired me. We def gotta collab."
Yeah, we definitely collab. Yeah.
What?
You can say the first part.
Yeah, say the first part.
Yeah.
That makes you feel good. I love that. But then when you say some shit, some fucking cringy, pathetic shit
Yeah.
after that.
Then that second message turns
Yeah.
into.
Yeah, the other, here, if
Yeah.
you want to be cringy, say, "Hey, man, can I pay you to produce me?
That's
Can I pay you to
that's a
play on something?"
transaction. That's different.
That's respectful.
Yes, yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's like, but dude, like, oh man, I just discovered your music. We def got a collab. Then you check out their music. It's like fucking, like,
Yeah.
jungle house,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
like
It's like, what
yacht
is
music
this,
house,
dude?
like, dun 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 dun.
And it's like,
dun, dun, dun,
why
dun,
did you
dun.
think we'd be able to work together?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not even anywhere close.
Do you ever get offended too when they like people who hit you up who make such bad music and it's so
Well,
in a
'cause I
different
put it
genre?
out-
You're like, what the fuck are they doing?
Hey, man. Hey.
What's up?
Very good. Very good. We're wrapping up.
Ooh.
I guess we will wrap
Yeah,
up
let's
this
wrap
interview.
up. No, you're chilling. No.
We're still in the middle of one.
No, I talk too loud. I talk too much anyway. What's
This
up,
is
brother?
David Blazer. He's opening my
Oh,
next
what's
show
up,
at the
dude?
Echo.
Julian, I'm Pink Sock. Nice to meet you. Pleasure, man, dude.
We'll keep this part in.
Yeah,
we'll keep
no.
this part in.
Everyone, I'm gonna plug a musician I do like, Dante Elephante.
Okay.
July 24th.
July 24th. At
July
the Echo.
24th at the
Yes.
Echo. We got a day show. And guess
Doors
what?
open at 5:30.
And that's good because, you know, you can't get COVID with the sun out. We've
What?
learned this. No, this is true. There are no transmissions.
They're gonna put a fucking flag on
In
this
the-
YouTube video, man. What the fuck?
Okay. Nothing ever happened this last year. The Trump flu.
Oh my god. Now it's
yeah.
gonna have that little like exclamation mark.
Okay, last question. Okay, and then because we could talk forever.
Yeah, right.
But I'll end this with a question towards you, and this
Okay.
is okay. Trump hits you up to play one of his rallies for $1 million.
Direct support for Three Doors Down.
No, you're direct support for Trump.
Oh shit.
You're direct
dude.
support. So you're like the special guest on that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like it's like Trump, his kid, his coked out kid, his other kid.
And then
And then Dante Elephante.
musical
No, it says
special.
special guest Dante Elephante.
No, I'm not doing that show.
Good answer.
There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
I would play it in sabotage.
However, what if?
That's when I wear my Bernie shirt. Like,
Yo, I think I just wrote an Argo style movie.
Oh.
Where it's like you get asked to play for Trump, and then like someone goes to you is like, here's what I need you to do: set this bomb, plant this. thing, you know, like
there. That is a.
it's
that's a
like,
movie.
you know, like just pee in a bottle and pour it on his pants. You know, I don't know, like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
sort of sabotage. You know, I don't
Kill
know.
Herman Cain. I'm like, all right, I can
God,
do that.
Herman
So it's like
Cain.
somewhat
Yeah.
like real.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like there's a body double of Herman Cain. He's like, we got a man on the inside.
You gotta give him COVID.
He goes by, yeah. You gotta give him. It's like,
Jesus.
so fucked.
This
Good.
part might get cut.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, let's cut this part. Hey, how about this? Let's read it this part. Actual last question.
Yeah.
What gets you out of bed in the morning? I have no question. I don't ask questions. I get answers.
Yeah, that's right. No, I don't know, man. Well, dude, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Thanks so much, man.
Love everybody here.
Yes.
Everyone here is good vibes.
Everyone's good vibes.
Do it again in a year, man.
Yeah, well,
We'll
yeah.
do it again in a year.
Also, I think next year you're gonna have to probably talk to my people about
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so
By
excited.
next year, we'll get a third camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows where I'll be. We'll get the third camera by next
I'm
year.
actually going to space with Bezos. So.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, exactly.